Welcome all. It's a famous saying about weather that the sunshine is beautiful, the rain is refreshing, wind braces us up, and the snow is exhilarating. There is no such thing as bad weather, all different kinds of weather. We all hear about climate change these days. Let us find out the elements of weather and climate of a place through this video. Elements of weather. Air conditions affect us and our way of life. Pilots, farmers, and fishermen are just some of the many people who need weather information to do their jobs well. Insolation is the first element of weather. It is an amount of energy received from sun. Higher insolation leads to warmer temperatures, while lower insolation results in cooler temperatures. This solar energy is the primary driver for weather and climate processes affecting temperatures, atmospheric pressure, wind patterns, and precipitation, among other elements. Second element of weather is air pressure. It is the weight exerted by a column of air on the surface of the earth. High pressure areas are often associated with cooler, denser air, while low pressure areas are often associated with warmer, less dense air at the surface. Air pressure is higher at the sea level and decreases as altitude increases. Air pressure increases when the temperature is low and it decreases when the temperature is high. Air pressure is measured with the help of a barometer. Another factor of weather is wind. Winds are the horizontal movement of air caused by differences in atmospheric pressure and temperature. Generally, air flows from regions of higher pressure to regions of lower pressure. The Earth's rotation also influences the direction of wind. The Coriolis effect deflects the winds to the right direction in the northern hemisphere and to the left in the southern hemisphere. The direction of wind is determined through a wind vane. Winds are classified into four major categories: planetary winds, seasonal winds, local winds, and variable winds. Planetary winds blow all year round in a relatively fixed direction globally. The three planetary winds are the trade winds that blow towards the equator from the subtropical high pressure belts. Westerlies blow from the west towards the east in the mid latitudes. Polar easterlies are cold, dry winds that blow from poles towards the mid latitudes. Periodic winds change direction seasonally or daily. Monsoon is a seasonal wind that changes direction with the changing seasons. They often bring rainfall. Land and sea breezes, mountain and valley breezes. Local winds are confined to a smaller area and have characteristic features of their own. Some of the local winds are Chinook, Bora, Mistral, and Lu. Variable winds are of two types. Cyclones are large-scale weather systems characterized by strong inward spiraling winds rotating around a center of low atmospheric pressure. These winds rotate counterclockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Anticyclones are areas of high pressure where air moves outward from the center and sinks. Anticyclones spin clockwise in the northern hemisphere, while in the southern hemisphere they spin counterclockwise. Another important element of weather is temperature. It is the measure of amount of heat in a place. The air is heated primarily by conduction and by absorbing heat radiated from the warmer surface. Temperature is typically the lowest just below the dawn and reaches its maximum in the mid-afternoon. Temperature decreases with an increase in the altitude within the troposphere. Temperature is measured in Fahrenheit and Celsius with the help of a thermometer. Clouds are formed when the saturated air cools and the water vapor in it condenses into tiny water droplets of water or ice crystals suspended in the air. Clouds are grouped according to their shape and height. Some major types of clouds are stratus, cirrus, and cumulus. Precipitation is another important element of weather. Any form of water that falls from the atmosphere to the Earth's surface is known as precipitation. Precipitation includes rain, snow, hail, and sleet. It is water released from clouds as water droplets or ice crystals that become too heavy to remain suspended in the air. Humidity is the amount of water vapor present in the air. High humidity with high temperature makes us uncomfortable. Similarly, low humidity makes living spaces feel dry. DIY, find out the level of humidity in your place. Another activity for you is find out the weather conditions of these cities. Thank you all for watching the video. Do watch the next video and subscribe the channel.